He should be. Imagine. That's why. 5 minutes out. And that's the answer. 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah. That's why. 5 minutes out and 7 traffic.
By the time we do the proclamations, we should be good. 5 minutes?
That's
Yeah.
why. 5 minutes out and 7 traffic.
By the time we do, it sounds like Manny. 5 minutes? Yeah.
5 minutes out and 7 traffic.
By the time we do, it sounds like Manny.
So it's what you
Yeah.
said, like that and stuff. So it's.
You mute the Zoom, I mean, the YouTube, try that. Because this happened when you weren't here that time, right? When I was trying to do it, I had that problem, Liza. You mute the Zoom.
I love it.
What'd you do?
Love cancellation. You weren't not good.
When I was trying to do it, I had that problem. You muted the Zoom.
What'd you do?
Love cancellation. Stand by while we.
Here we are, technology in action.
Difficulty is. Did that do it?
Yeah, like really.
Oh, good. Now we're watching YouTube.
Yeah. Fine. Okay, I think.
It's late, you guys ready to start?
All right, we're good. Call the meeting to order at 6:31. Madam Clerk, would you please read the Open Public Meetings Act?
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by forwarding a copy to the Courier News, Star Ledger, and posting on the Township website at least 48 hours prior to the meeting. All in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, this meeting will not substantially go past 9:30 p.m.
Roll call, Madam Clerk?
Mr. Kudo?
Here.
Mr. Foster?
Here.
Mrs. Illis?
Here.
Mr. Machado?
Here.
Mr. Moran?
Here.
Mrs. Pogue?
Here.
Mayor Devaney?
I'm here. Would you all please rise for the flag?
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're going to reverse the order of the proclamations this evening. If I might, I'm going to ask Ms. Torick to join me at the podium and some of her students. Foster will be my assistant. So do you want to explain a little bit about, before I read the proclamations, of the award or the success the students recently had? I'm just going to push this back a little bit. So,
They put my face this way.
room is mic, so we can just. Should be good.
I am the advisor of the yearbook in the newspaper at Governor Livingston High School. I have done so, and actually I see some familiar parent faces of former staff members in the room. I have been advising yearbook for 11 years and newspaper for about 7 years. And this past year, in the past few years, the students have won awards for the work that they have done. This past year, the students not only won for the yearbook, in addition, they also won for writing articles for the school newspaper, which is featured on Tap Into Berkeley Heights and Mountainside. And it's really a testament to the hard work that the students have put into it. And I'm really proud of their successes. The awards that they've won are from the Garden State Scholastic Press Association, which is the statewide. So they're competing against schools from across the state, from South to Jersey to North Jersey and everything in between. And they've done a fabulous job. I have with me here tonight 3 staff members. This is Kashika Sinha. She is a current editor and co-editor in chief of the yearbook. I have Maggie Riley, who is a copy editor of the yearbook. And I have Riley Conover, who is soon to be a co-managing editor of the yearbook also. And there's a very small newspaper staff, but so far this year, we've actually published more articles than we did last year. And so I think that that's also, you know, it's only December. And so they're doing a great job with that also. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the one with all your writers. You did have 3 first place. I think they've gone on to college.
She is still here. 2 of them are still
Who's that?
here. Meredith O'Rourke is in college.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you these. These are your first place winners, and then I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
read the one with everybody listed. And then I'm gonna give you these and then some folders to put them in. So Proclamation, Township of Berkeley Heights. Whereas the Claymore Governor Livingston High School's student-produced yearbook stands as a treasured chronicle of academic, athletic, and social life of our students, capturing the spirit, achievements, and identity of the Governor Livingston community. And whereas the 2025 volume of the Claymore has been recognized with multiple prestigious awards from the Garden State Scholastic Press Association, reflecting the creativity, dedication, leadership, and journalistic excellence of the student staff. And whereas the Claymore earned excellence in yearbook theme, demonstrating outstanding design, cohesion, and storytelling that unify the yearbook into a meaningful representation of the student experience. And whereas the Claymore received the extremely distinguished All New Jersey Diamond Award, the highest honor in the statewide yearbook contest, and was notably the only yearbook in New Jersey to receive this award, exemplifying superior quality across all areas of the yearbook production. And whereas, here we go, awards for individual excellence highlights the talent and commitment of the yearbook staff, including excellence in sports coverage, Alina Schiller, Kelly Patterson, Cassie Kieswetter, and Julie Rinaldi. That's what I was thinking of when I went to college, right? Excellence in academic coverage, Kaylee Carlos and Colleen Sheeha. Excellence in infographics, Ava Garcia, Serena Guevara, and Ryan Torres. Excellence in sidebar modes, Addie Figler, Manny McMahon, and Ashley Santos, and Charlotte Botterman. Riley Conover and Maggie Riley. Congratulations. Ava Kozik and Ryan Torres. Excellence in student life coverage, Colleen Sheehan and Ava Kozik. Whereas these awards reflect not only individual achievement, but also the strength of the entire Claymore team, whose collective effort highlights the dedication, creativity, and professionalism of Governor Livingston's young journalists, designers, photographers, and editors. And whereas the scholastic journalism and yearbook production play essential roles in developing communication skills, leadership, teamwork, and a sense of pride within the school and the greater Berkeley Heights community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, the Mayorship of Township of Berkeley Heights, and the Township Council do hereby congratulate the staff of the 2025 volume of the Claymore for their extraordinary accomplishments and for earning statewide recognition as one of New Jersey's premier scholastic publications. Congratulations. Young ladies, congratulations. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
A lot of words in that proclamation. All right, now
You gotta go back up there
for
again.
the man of the hour. And I really need the council president's help this time.
I'll be here. No.
Pluto.
Entonces, vete a- Very scary.
Don't look over there.
Okay.
Ready? Proclamation, Township of Berkeley Heights. Whereas Manny Kudo, a resident of Berkeley Heights for almost 30 years, began his tenure as councilman in January 2017. And whereas Manny and his wife Maria, who met at the age of 10, left their North Portuguese neighborhood and raised their 3 children in Berkeley Heights. And whereas Manny Kudo, the son and grandson of Portuguese immigrants, grew up in a loving home surrounded by family and learned the values that define him today: hard work, honesty, integrity, and service. Manny is known for his big heart. He finds the good in people, shows every person he encounters respect, and always sees the glass half full. Whereas throughout his tenure as councilman, Manny has been a member of the Union County Transportation Advisory Board, the Economic Development Committee, Peppertown Park Committee, Veterans Memorial Park Renewal Committee, and the Downtown Beautification Committee. And whereas Manny, a realtor and small business owner, has honed his listening skills to create win-win situations for his clients, something he translated to his Berkeley Heights constituents. He has always been a strong advocate of safe, people-friendly downtown and has worked hard to improve our business district to attract shoppers and businesses alike. And whereas a longtime member of the Downtown Beautification Committee, Manny has been a huge proponent of Restaurant Week, which is due to its popularity morphed into Restaurant Month. Manny routinely eats his way through the month of September, posting Facebook and Instagram pictures of food, chefs, staff, and our local businesses, and they're all selfies. And whereas Manny makes it his business to walk the walk, not just talk the talk, he stands behind the progress in Berkeley Heights and believes volunteers are the heart and soul of our town. He lends his helping hand at just about every event in town: ribbon cuttings for new businesses, fundraisers for various community groups, flag raising, senior events, and veterans events. Manny is always there with a joke and a big smile. And whereas Township staff will fondly remember Manny for sharing tasty treats from the Ironbound or from his own kitchen and the little tokens he has left all over the municipal building. I think John just got a new one tonight.
Yep.
Whereas Manny has been a councilman for 108 months, has attended over 250 council meetings, worked through 9 municipal budgets, served as council vice president 3 times, worked with 2 different mayors, 2 different administrators, and alongside of 15 different council members, and will be completing his service as councilman on December 31st, 2025. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of the Township of Berkeley Heights, on behalf of all of our citizens, do hereby formally recognize and publicly thank Manny Kudo for his long-term service and ongoing service to the township, presented this day. About that just yet.
Not look at the man behind the curtain.
This you have to wear this evening,
I have to go this evening.
some part of it.
Okay. Ah. No, just, oh. Oh. I have to understand why.
Yes, explain, please.
No, I'll let you do the explanations.
Every September 19th is Pirates Day, which is also happens to be my wedding anniversary. So we talk a lot about pirates on the dais, even when it's not September 19th. There's a lot of pirate jokes that go on.
And when we give affirmations, it's art.
Art, yes,
Art, so-
instead of yay or nay.
Don't tell Heidi will get mad at me.
And you have a bird at home, correct?
Yeah, I'll figure this one
There's a
out later.
patch somewhere in there,
Yeah.
so yeah.
We're gonna figure the same bird. We're gonna get the bird on.
So that's one gift to remember us by. Your other gift is a chicken, an inflatable chicken, Christmas chicken for your lawn. Because we've spent an inordinate amount of time talking about chickens this year. We don't want you to forget the chicken, all the
Are you
chicken
kidding?
discussion.
No. We believe in the chickens. The girls deserve a place in town.
Councilman,
It's a team effort here.
We're all set. It's National Speak Like a Pirate, so we started that a couple of years ago.
The card, you can read that later.
Okay. We're gonna wear the parrot all day.
All right. Again, team effort.
Ah,
thought you needed that.
that joke,
joke game.
that joke game.
This is a pin for your collection.
It's not a pin.
Oh, it's not a pin.
No,
Not a pin.
Oh, didn't look at it.
to take the guesswork out of what's for dinner.
Oh, now
You know what? My favorite dinner is reservations. It's so easy to make. You toss the dice and you decide what to
Toss the
do.
dice and decide which restaurant to go to.
So, and the restaurant, can't go wrong with the restaurant.
You're serious.
Nails, no.
You're serious. That would have been great if we could have engraved that, but serious gift is
Oh,
2 pint glasses. Manuel Kudo, Berkeley Heights Councilman, 2017 to 2025. So I hope you
I am
have a
extremely,
good, nice drink out of that tonight.
I am extremely touched. No pun intended on that phrase.
And I gave you the big bag to take all this stuff home. So thank you for all you've done. I have a bit more to say, but I'm gonna say it during my report.
Well, I'm gonna say my report now. Just because it looks a lot better than the power on this door, nothing goes wrong with the power on it. That's. No mind your Monty Python. Hello, everyone. It's hard to believe that 9 years since I first stepped into this role as your council person. Standing here today, I feel so grateful and proud to have served this amazing township. A community that truly shows what volunteerism and neighborly spirit is all about. From day one, I've been inspired by how people here do not wait to be asked. They just step up, whether it's to organizing events, lending a hand, or supporting local projects. The spirit of giving has been the foundation of everything we have achieved together. It's what makes this place more than just a town. It makes it a home. We've come a long way from our roots. Sure, we have grown and changed, but the heart of this community, the people, have stayed strong. We've built something that honors our history while embracing the future, and that is something to be really proud of. I want to be honest with you and say that not every moment of this 9 years has been easy. To my detractors, thank you. You pushed me to work harder, to listen more carefully, and to be better. Your challenges made me think and grow, and for that I'm grateful. But to my supporters, thank you sincerely, all of you. Your faith, encouragement, and patience kept me going through tough times. You stuck with me, we believed, and we helped make progress possible. I could not have done this without you. I want to share a quick story that really highlights what public service means to me. Early on, first term, I got a call from a local Democrat who said to me, "You won't like me. I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm a Democrat." My response was, the election that I won wasn't based on Democrats. It was based on the people of Berkeley Heights. And my job is to represent every single person. What do you want to tell me? What project or what ideas do you have? And he stopped and we had a nice conversation. The conversation led to a solution and it led to a new friendship. It's moments like that that remind me why this work really, really does matter. I also want to give a big shout out to some folks who have made the journey possible. The Department of Public Works, thank you for helping keep our streets safe and our town running smoothly. To the township staff, your hard work behind the scenes does not go unnoticed. Thank you. To the police department, thank you for protecting us every day. And to my fellow council members and mayor, our teamwork and support have meant the world to me. And of course, I cannot say enough about my family. Your patience and support have been my rock. Without you, I could not have done this job. Politics can be tough, but your encouragement kept me going. As we look ahead, I hope we can always choose to see the good in each other. Let us, as Brian Sumner says, build bridges, for I cannot fill a chasm. Politics should never come before family or this town. At the end of this day, it is about respect and caring for one another. Thank you to every volunteer, every neighbor, every friend who's been part of this journey. You're the reason the township thrives, and I am confident will continue for many more years. Thank you for trusting me, supporting me, and sharing the incredible experiences. It's been an honor and a joy. Let us continue to build a community where kindness wins, voices are heard, and every person feels at home. Thank you.
We'll take a picture with Manny when his family, after his family.
Oh, look, I'm gonna have fun.
We'll get more jokes.
This back down for the.
Yeah, for the photos, we'll prepare it down.
It's like I won an award or something, what?
She.
What? Okay.
Yes, you have to get in the picture, please. Please, please, please.
Your pressure really works.
I know. 3 pleases. It took 3 pleases.
You really pushed her.
I know. I'm progressive. What can I say?
It's not upside down either. No.
Everybody else?
Oh, man, I'm embarrassed. You got me, I might.
I wanna live with that.
That?
And don't try to leave it here. You're
No,
taking it.
no,
I want
no.
to see it on your lawn tomorrow.
I'll take, this is, it's good. I'm gonna leave this here on your desk for now. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, you have to stand over there.
Stand on the end.
Okay. Shouldn't you be in the middle? You shouldn't be in the
Yeah,
middle.
you should be in the middle.
I should be
Right next to
Yes,
Sarah.
Manny, be in the middle.
There we go.
Turn upside down.
Can we take a picture of the chicken?
We could. Yeah. Let's get first, hit the dais and then we'll do the chicken stuff.
Get the chicken.
I don't think it's that long.
How about, oh, no, but you can come there. We have to go do the chicken.
I thought you were gonna bring the chicken in.
Get everyone.
Need extension cord, let's.
We need Mandy to take a selfie. It should be a selfie of us.
Manny and the chicken.
Yeah, just, yeah, just get Manny and the chicken.
It's on the chicken.
No, get in here, get in here.
Also, you all had to hear about good chicken stuff, right?
We're rolling for the chicken.
Can barely see you.
You planned it that way.
Not might be had the chicken, Margaret, go on.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. I am leaving this for here for later. But this I might wear. I'll leave the fire back. I don't have a fire.
So I know that many of you are here to speak, and to your good friend Manny Kudo. So I'd like to invite anybody up who'd like to say a few words about Manny, please. Somebody's good. Somebody's going to be the first one.
Do I have to say my name and address?
Is this like, right, yeah, no.
Okay.
Say your name, and then I know you, but I won't. Oh.
I'm Debbie Varnerin. I could adjust this here. I love you, Manny. Everybody loves Manny.
Yeah, I was with a pin today.
Everybody.
I got you a couple of things because you're always leaving things around and taking selfies, two of the famous things that you're known for. So Jeff and I got you this new, it's like the latest edition selfie stick. You can actually put your selfie in here. It turns into a tripod, and then it's the new one that has the remote control. So you can stop cutting off half of your face. And you can use this.
Classic.
That's his style. It's
What am I gonna do?
Even comes with a backup battery in there. And it's a tripod too, although I don't know, you'll have to figure that out.
got a little time on his hands now, right?
I'll have some time. I'll be working my website, myberkeleyheights.com.
I got you that, and these came out a little bit bigger than I.
Oh, my God.
But I thought it only appropriate
Can I have one?
to have your name, so you can give these out now instead of the bag.
Pass them down so this way.
We have the glue one to each
I
of
got
us.
you a lot, so you can.
Thank you.
You could leave them places.
And who was there? Matt? Thank you. This is unique.
Very nice, thank you.
That's cool. Deb, thank
No, I
you, thank
did.
you.
I pushed it forward. Everybody.
Now I'm gonna be blushing all night long.
Hello, Julie Lloyd. I'd like to take a moment to share a few words about our wonderful councilman, Manny Kudo. I've had the pleasure of knowing Manny for over 9 years, and during that time, we've worked side by side of the Downtown Beautification Committee for 8 years and on the Peppertown Park Committee for a number of years. Manny, you've never missed a meeting. You always show up with a smile, ready with fresh creative ideas that inspire everyone around you. Restaurant Month simply wouldn't be the same without your energy and enthusiasm. Your daily Where's Manny post became something we all look forward to. Your valuable insights, diverse ideas, and professional experience as a Realtor have made a lasting impact on the council and on our community. Thank you, Manny, for your 9 years of dedicated service. Your presence, positivity, and commitment will deeply be missed, but your legacy will always remain. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. And I do look forward to staying on the BBC, so.
Good evening, everybody. I was fortunate enough to serve along with Manny for 7 of his 9 years. And everybody knows the saying, you know, everyone loves Manny, but it exists for a reason. Manny, you pour your heart and your soul into this community and you always show up. He's everywhere, as we all know. He's at every local business opening with the mayor. He's at every township and community event. He's at recreation activities. Often he's a quiet, steady presence who never seeks attention, but we know he's always there. During his time on council, Manny helped lead Berkeley Heights through some of its most challenging periods. 2 rounds of affordable housing, no small feat. The COVID pandemic, another no small feat. Many weather events in town, and the ongoing challenge of managing aging infrastructure with limited resources. None of these were easy, and Manny approached each with thoughtfulness, perseverance, and a deep sense of responsibility to his fellow council members and the residents. On a more personal note, Manny and I have spent many years together as elves in the Cocoa Hut at the Township's annual. It's an event that I truly cherish, and serving the children and families of our community alongside Manny has just been pure joy. But the experience truly captures who Manny is. Showing up year after year, he brings warmth, kindness, and a genuine love for this town, and especially for the families. Throughout his service, Manny has led with integrity and grace. He'll be missed on the council, but I sincerely hope and I expect, Manny, that he'll continue to be a presence in the Berkeley Heights community. And I'd like to thank you for your years of service and the care you've shown the town and the people. Thank you. Eugene.
Everett Probst, 20 on Charles Drive. Manny, on behalf of the Republican Municipal Committee, I want to say thank you. I think it was Woody Allen once said that 80% of life is showing up, but it's the 20% that is the most profound and has the most profound effect on the community. I knew you did everything and I knew you showed up to everything. But what the mayor said in the proclamation and what Jean and Julie just said just speaks volumes of who you are and what your grandparents and your parents have bestowed on you, and what your family has shared with us to have you be our council person for many years, and call you a friend is something I treasure. And thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts here at Berkeley Heights.
Thank you.
Hi, Jeff Farner, and Manny, it has been a distinct pleasure to have served with you. I thank you for your years of positivity and service here. I think it's a breath of fresh air for everybody, and I know I personally enjoyed that sitting next to you on council for some years. So I hope you enjoy the time off. I know that we'll be doing Le Bon Matin on a regular basis, so make sure you bring your chef's hat and Ginsu knives, and we'll continue to cook together once a month. So, maybe.
As long as we don't do Paris, we're okay.
There you go. And I'm gonna be looking for those Manny signs all over the place.
Wasn't me.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm an alum.
In two places today. I want to thank you for always supporting my initiatives, whether it be senior buddies out there plowing snow with me, shoveling snow with me, or for me, I should say at that point. Never said no, never says no to anything I ask. Then with the fundraiser for the rescue squad, always supporting. So I brought you your favorite snack that you should enjoy. They're nice and fresh. So thank you.
S'mores.
Like the s'mores,
Jersey,
They are.
Jersey girl s'mores.
telling me about it.
Thank you for all you do.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
Donna.
Big lots. By the way, I work as hard as every single volunteer because the volunteers work so hard. As long as they're working hard, I will work beside you and help you out. So it's been still an honor.
Thank you. Steve, go ahead.
Steve Carlos. Why do you think I come to council meetings? To see Manny. Thanks to the speakers before me, what they said, they really took the words out of my mouth, from the head out of the mouth, the whole bit. But I will mention something what was real nice for me in getting to know Manny was our Portuguese heritage and what we're able to develop with like Portuguese flag raising and bringing together some of our Portuguese residents. And that was very nice to, because I grew up in a Portuguese community in New England, and we have some, not too far away in New Jersey, but have it in your hometown is very nice. So Manny, I mean, you're not retiring, you're just leaving the council, you're going to be around.
Changing roles. That's
Changing
it.
roles. So we'll be seeing you around because you're always around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you. And Steve, I look forward to serving with you next year.
Good, look forward to that. That'd be great.
You're like, Bruce, are you? Oh, okay.
Bruce just wants to stretch his legs.
He's just stretching his legs.
Jim Skidmore, 49 Dogwood Lane. I just wanted to say, I think 25 years ago, we first met when we hung out with a group of folks we now call the Same Old Tired Crowd at a clandestine tiki bar location when we started to really become friends. By the way, it's wonderful to see your beautiful bride here tonight, too. Over that course of time, I got to know you and the kind of person that you are. And if people know, they know I care about this town a lot. And just wanted to thank you for your service to the people, to the businesses, and for really caring. You don't see that all the time. There's no hidden motive with you. You're just a person of service. So we're grateful. So I wish you the opportunity to continue to be of service. I still expect to see you on New Year's Eve, if possible. And I hope that you remember that you are still the eyes of the world around here. And just wanted to say thanks again.
Thank you very, very much.
Sure.
Instead of that, I had chicken.
Chris is in the back row. He appreciates my chicken. I told him about it.
Great.
Chris, you got 2 seconds? Come up here real quick.
Oh. These are everywhere around town hall.
Here. Hey, you already have to stick with it, so.
Yes. It's unregulated, so you're fine. Little chickens are unregulated.
Not yet.
Well, I'm up here. You got me anyway. Sorry for my appearance. I was just out in the woods helping a friend with something. Chris Johnson, Chestnut Hill Drive. Thank you, Manny. You guys, everyone's been great. Only known you a little bit of time, but I really appreciate it. Hearing what everyone says really speaks volumes about the engagement, the approachability, you guys. This way of running business, I think Americans don't fully appreciate until you go outside the country and you see the way things could be run and the way things are run everywhere. So there's ups, there's downs, there's friction. It's the way it's supposed to be. But I really appreciate just the enthusiasm and like you guys talk about, volunteers from the fire, EMS on the town. Just, it's really good to see. And I'm grateful that we have people that want to throw down, and it's certainly more trouble than it's worth for most of you to be involved with this. So I appreciate it and my family appreciates it. And thanks for the birds. I'll put them with the girls.
The girls you have home.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
All righty. Anything else? Okay. I do have a few words to say about you, but I'm going to save it for my mayor's report.
Okay.
Obviously, from the bottom of our heart, just generally, I know everybody has really enjoyed serving with you. Everything that was said tonight couldn't be more true. You put your heart and soul, you exude positivity. You're a great support to many of us on township events and initiatives. But I have something a little bit more silly for later, so.
More silly than a chicken.
Anybody wants to go repair the celebration? You guys, I'll give you a second to get up if anybody wants to. Gonna hang in for the long term, Paul? Okay. All right, so moving on to the regular agenda, there's no conference session this evening.
So I'll move on to the approval of the minutes. I move that the following minute as distributed be accepted and approved. Public meetings, December 2nd, 2025.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo.
Arr. Sorry, Heidi.
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis.
Yes.
Mr. Machado.
Yes.
Mr. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Honor Manny, aye.
Excellent. Okay, ordinances for public hearing and final adoption.
I move to open the public hearing on the ordinances being considered for final adoption.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo.
Yes.
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis.
Yes.
Mr. Machado.
Yes.
Mr. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Yes.
Comments on ordinances up for final adoption are welcome during the public hearing. There will be one public hearing for all the ordinances listed. Before making a comment, all speakers must identify their name and address for the record. Each speaker shall be limited to 3 minutes. The council president will keep time. And with that, the hearing on the ordinances only is now open.
Clock.
Oh, is battery dead? All right.
Again. There you go.
All right, well, since I see no one stepping up, I move to close the public hearing.
Wait. Come on up, Joe.
I apologize. Sorry.
Joe Iadanza, 923 Mount Avenue. On the ordinances, I have a question regarding the salaries.
Mhm.
For argument's sake, I'm gonna take the Director of Recreation. We don't have one, am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. So who sets the final amount of money that person gets paid? Is it 60,000 or 110? Or is it based upon experience?
So, interesting example, that is set by the Recreation Commission, but other township employees, I set the salary within the range.
Yeah, but I mean, in other words, if you put the job up for bid, or you wanted to get someone to get hired, I mean, you could take another position, but I'm saying is, do I start at 110 or do I start at 60? And if I don't start, if I start somewhere in between, who makes the determination?
I typically do, and it's based on experience, that type of thing.
Okay,
Thanks, Joe.
and another question.
Sure.
Township, what's his name, what Tom does, the
Baco or Safara?
other guy, the township,
Baco,
no, not Baco, the other.
Safara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he works for another company and we pay that other company, but in the meantime, we have a price here for that job. If Tom ever leaves or or that contract ends, that means that we hire someone within that range.
Correct.
Okay, and then once again, it's based upon whoever applies for the job, their ability, and you make the final decision, or does the council make the decision?
So they set the salary range,
Yes.
but for most of these positions, because that's not true of all of them, for most of these positions, I set the actual salary. The
Okay,
merit.
that's a township engineer. I apologize for not telling the right away. But yeah, I was just curious on that.
But their tenure is subject to advice and consent for a lot of the statutory positions.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Happy holidays. Okay, touche.
Anyone else, please? Okay, seeing that there's no one else, I move to close the public hearing on the ordinances being considered for final adoption.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo?
Aye.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Andy?
Madam Clerk, could you read ordinance 2025-33?
An ordinance of the Township of Berkeley Heights, County of Union, State of New Jersey, authorizing the residential lease with Jim Hopkins for the property located at 31 Snyder Avenue for the 2026 through 2028 term.
I move to adopt the ordinance as read by the clerk.
Second that.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo?
Indubitably.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis? Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes. Madam Clerk, would you please read an ordinance 2025-34?
An ordinance amending the minimum and maximum rate of salary and compensation of elected and appointed township officials and non-union employees in various municipal departments of the Township of Berkeley Heights.
I move to adopt the ordinance as read by the clerk.
Second that.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Madam Clerk, please read ordinance number 2025-35.
Ordinance, establishing an ordinance requiring lot grading plans and as-built surveys.
I move to adopt the ordinance as read by the clerk.
Second that.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Yeah, move to open the citizens hearing. Second.
Is that a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Okay, comments are welcome during the public comment period during this meeting on any matter over which the township has jurisdiction. To make your comment, the speaker must come forward to the microphone and state his or her name and address for the record. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes. The mayor council president will keep time. Please promptly yield the floor when time is called and return to your seat. Your cooperation and adherence to these rules of order will ensure an orderly and respectful meeting. And with that, the citizens' hearing is now open.
Good evening, Natasha Jolly, 60 Orion Road, Berkeley Heights. Congratulations to Mr. Kudo and to Mr. Pork and the staff of the Claymore. My son was in the Claymore. It's a great publication. So with respect to township business, I would like to ask about Resolution 376, and that is the award of $111,000 contract to Harbor Consultants with respect to the Columbia Sports Complex. Back in September, there was an award to Harbor for 32,000 plus. Again, for the sports complex with the idea of planning. I'm not even sure what, because the proposal was not in the attachments. Neither is this proposal. It's also not part of the attachment. So we don't know exactly what the 111,000 is. So to date, as far as I can tell, we are spending $143,000 plus to, paying that to Harbor Consultants to provide something, and nothing has been shown the public, or, it's a lot of money. And the lease was signed back in March. So I'd like to ask what the proposal is for and what will be the output, and what was the output of the $32,000 spent. And then just one last question. My last question was about the Nokia property. I know it was suggested perhaps that I guess the sports field or sports complex or some portion of that property could potentially be used as well. So I'd like to know if that's being considered, discussed, or anything. Okay. I do apologize. I am a Board of Education member, but I am speaking on my behalf as a citizen. Thank you.
Okay. So resolution 376 is for final design of the Lower Columbia area, creation of all necessary bid documents, construction management for the Lower Columbia project. The original contract for $32,460 still has $14,000 remaining on it. So I think all of the work has been completed, the land survey and concept drawing. So that was the original contract. And Harbor is not billing us for the remaining 18,000 if we contract with them for the design and bid documents, which is what we're voting on today. So I think that answers both your questions. Related to Nokia, we're still in negotiations and we're hopeful that we'll be able to work something out, but that's probably as much as I can say at this point. Thank you.
Hi, Jean Kingsley again, 9 Deer Path. I just would have a statement I wanted to make, but I also would like to ask a question about Resolution 376. Because as you know, I pay close attention to budgeting and capital planning. And I don't recognize this project as something that's been put forward in front of the council or the planning board. So I'm just wondering, how is it going out to final bid and contracts when it hasn't been discussed and openly discussed with the public? I would just like to take a moment this evening to recognize someone whose service to our community deserves to be acknowledged publicly. I had the honor and pleasure of getting to know Chief Billy Ives during my 12 years serving on the council. And during that time, I was able to observe his leadership, professionalism, and his character up close. He was constantly demonstrating the highest standards of integrity and service. He was a man who never sought recognition or the spotlight, but instead focused on the responsibility of the job and the people he served. In 2023, when our community needed steady, experienced leadership, Chief Ives stepped up and came forward to serve as chief. Under his leadership, the Berkeley Heights Police Department has not only continued to perform at a high level, it has flourished. Community engagement and positive police presence have increased, while the department has remained sharply focused on public safety, particularly in addressing issues involving car theft. The results are real, they are measurable, and our residents are safer because of that work. I genuinely believe we are fortunate to have one of the finest police departments in the state, and Chief Ives deserves meaningful credit for helping to shape that excellence. On a personal note, I am sad to see him retire, but I'm deeply grateful for his years of service to the Berkeley Heights community. Chief Ives led with quiet confidence, integrity, and respect for his officers and the community that he served. And I want to thank him sincerely and wish him a very happy, healthy, and fulfilling retirement. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. Would a park that's being developed by the township go to the planning board?
You would need to go, it potentially could have to go for a consistency review, depending on what exactly we're doing, but potentially, yeah, it would just be consistency review though.
Yeah, so I think that's something that would be coming in the future, Jane. Thank you. Thank you for putting that out, and we'll get a conference session early next year.
Good evening, everybody. Mike DeQuilla, 85 Whitney Drive. First, Manny, thank you again for your time and service. I enjoyed our time we spent at a different dais, a little bit further away, and that wonderful time in that wonderful executive conference room that we had back then. But tonight I'm here as a member of the Mount Carmel. A little upset about something I received today from the county. Our Mount Carmel sign is going to be taken down. That's on Springfield Avenue and the corner of Springfield and River Road. We were advised that it's on county property in the way of the sidewalk that's going there. Unfortunately, that was our first correspondence received from the county since the meeting a year and a half ago, sitting over there where we were advised about the project. We don't know what's going on. It's been an eyesore, as everyone has been talking about over the last year and a half. You know, if obviously affected our feast this past year. We don't know what's going to happen next year because, again, we have no information or anything. So I am tonight, you know, man, I didn't try to do this during your last meeting, but this came up today. Looking for some help, any information, anything we can get from the county because, you know, 2 weeks, it's January 1st. We're going to start planning for the next feast, but we don't know what we're doing. So any help we greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. I'll get in contact with the county and try to get a meeting.
Just a quick question. I just wanted to know, you're saying that they took the sign down, but did they,
It's not down yet.
oh,
I have an update too. I did speak to Vicky Durbin, the Director of Parks and Rec for Union County this evening after Mike received the email. And I did also mention that we're interested in working together to produce the feast in the coming year. I explained how old it was, the historic nature of it. She said they would love to kind of work on that with us, but I assume that would be in conjunction with the council, the mayor, and the powers that be. So I think they're all in. I also reminded them that their fence is way over on Mount Carmel property on this side of the stage. And she's asked me to send some photos, which I did. But to Mike's point, it's still kind of amorphous. And I think we need to figure out a way to maintain the 116-year-old tradition. We were grateful to Little Flower for letting us kind of camp on their property last year and trying to keep the tradition alive. And I think that happened. But the actual folks that will be involved obviously are not the developers. And she said she would definitely pass information over and stay involved, Mike. But also the group that we need to stay in touch with also now, which I don't think either of us knew, was the Union County Improvement Authority. And so our goal is to work on them with you to make sure that we produce that this year. So does that sound okay to everybody?
Yes, the eye can be a bit of a challenge, but I know we can get through it.
Okay. Well, the Director of Parks and Rec said she would do her best, and
Fabulous, yeah.
she said I've known her and other members of her team and grew up with one of them, and she said there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to do this.
Great.
So,
It's a great start.
yeah, sorry, I didn't want to, Mike and I didn't have a chance to catch up, but we both got updates just recently, so.
Thank you so much, Jim.
Go I dance at 923 Mountain Avenue. Manny, you're a good man. God bless you. One of my biggest concerns is quality of life in Berkeley Heights, and the traffic obviously is getting pretty tough because of all the development. But you got to be pragmatic. So one of my concerns is I'm asking you guys, maybe you'd like to try to get a study on Sherman Avenue, potentially making it a one-way street going east to Summit. I think that may help. I could be totally wrong here, but I think the amount of traffic in that area now is starting to get problematic. I'm glad that they covered up the no turn on red sign. So hopefully you take that little advice from me.
Joe, can I just interrupt for a second? We did cover it, but people who have lived here forever don't realize. And then people start honking. I know, but they don't realize it. Maybe we can say right turn a I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyone that's lived here just sits there.
No, I understand. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that with the increased traffic because of all the businesses, I understand that you want to make it pedestrian friendly. However, by making it smaller for the roadway, there's a problem with the egress and ingress for all the businesses in there. And if you've noticed someone coming out of the Bread and Brew or the liquor store or I forget the other part, I think the chiropractor, if they come out, they swing out into traffic. And now with the snow, it's tough to put snow. There's not a lot of room for the snow is what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying it's something to think about. You might want to get a traffic study. I'm concerned about speed and I'm concerned about too much traffic in town, but there's nothing much we can do about it. Got a question now. This is the first time I heard the word sports complex with the field, the lower Columbia field. Is there going to be anything like a, when you say complex, is that gonna entail playgrounds, fields, lights? Just curious.
Too early to talk about it.
Okay. All right, and the last thing, and I'm not trying to be a nudge, as we said when I was a kid. The amendment came in less than 48 hours. Does that mean that those three items, the last three items, could be potentially tabled because of that from a legal standpoint? If someone wanted to make a complaint about that?
Yeah. We're at it, late?
They weren't added within 48 hours.
The agenda is to be posted within 48 hours as known, but if it is known, but resolutions can be added up until, throughout the meeting, the resolutions can be added in May or May.
I know there's certain requirements for them to be added. If they meet the requirements, it's fine. I'm just concerned that you wouldn't want to do double the work.
Understood.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
And Manny, I love the chickens. Seriously, people, we're lucky to have a man like that.
Maybe.
Happy holidays, Joe.
All working, Jack, don't boy.
Good, really good. Thank you. Okay.
Come on up. It's a race.
Sal Salemi, 22 Greenbrier Drive. It's your last day?
Last day.
Hey, thanks for everything. Congratulations. Thanks all.
You're always so brief. I love it.
You got 2.5 minutes though.
Can you yield your time?
Thank you for coming up.
Amalia Canovas, 21 Twin Falls Road. Many congratulations. We hope to see you around, continue see you around. But I come today as a member of the Historic Preservation to say thank you to the mayor and the town council member, and especially the administrator, Liza and Susan, because they have been applying and getting all the grants for the restoration of the Little Lord. So we got a new grant, I guess, for $228,000. So hopefully we can apply to the restoration. We can see, some change for the next fall festival that's going to be the 250th birthday of the country. So it would be great to see something, some progress. And also, thank you, John Foster, for being in our committee and all your help.
Welcome.
So.
Best committee ever.
Yes.
Wait a minute, there's wellness.
But yes, thank you.
And Amalia, I want to thank you.
I think we all have our
I
favorites.
just want to thank Amalia too publicly because she does a lot of work on the Historic Press Committee and your whole team, which is great. So thank you for what you do. Yeah, we have to raise some more money so we can have matching funds for more grants.
Yeah, but what I said is, once we get like some progress that we can show, going to be easier. Also, we are trying to get something that is not a committee, but to get a non-profit organization and
Yeah.
so we can get for donation, ask for donation easily for that.
Thank you for working on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amalia.
Eric Probst, 21 Chaucer Drive. I just had a question about the ordinance or the resolution on with Harbor Consultant, the Lower Columbia project field. I do a lot of bid work at the office. And to hire this consultant, is the bid spec complete?
No.
And is the consultant coming up with the bid spec?
Correct.
Okay, and then will that bid spec be available for the public to view?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. And has the rec commission at all involved with what the bid spec is supposed to look like?
Sean received it today, but all of the funding for this is township funding.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. On battery? Yeah. Good.
Anyone else? Yeah, move to close the citizens hearing.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Kudo,
Yes.
Mr. Foster,
Yes.
Mrs. Illis.
Yeah.
Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Yes.
I move to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolutions 2025-367 through 2025-377. These resolutions will be approved in one motion.
Second that?
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Kudo,
Yes.
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis.
Yes.
Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Yes.
Okay, Township Council reports. Last report, Manny.
Since I'm always first one, I just want to say I went to the Hanukkah celebration today. It was well attended by everyone here on the dais. And that's about it. I just want to make sure I want to wish everyone a happy Hanukkah and a very Merry Christmas. As my last meeting sitting up here, I just want to say it's been an honor to serve the township. And it's something that I think it's valuable, and it's taught me so many things about how government works and how to be responsive to the people. And I've learned a lot in this position. And on to the next adventure. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Manny, for
Miss Chicken said, okay, that's a good short speech.
chicken fall over. John?
Okay, first I want to thank Molly and the Historic Preservation Committee for all the hard work that they're doing. Their last meeting, not only they're working on the 501c3, but we're also still going for a 5th annual Fall Festival, October 17th, with rain day of October 18th. So if you haven't been out to it, you better come out to it, because this is the 250th anniversary of the country. We're gonna have a blast. This is actually something that I found, and this is for Manny. Saturday, December 20th is National Sangria Day. And I know
He makes his own sangria.
it probably does. I know he has his love of his wine, and you know, we
Hey, wait, that doesn't sound right.
no, that's not what I meant. That's not how it's. But sangria is a Portuguese and Spanish term that it originates back to the 18th century, and the roots of sangria could be traced back to the Middle Ages and the Kingdom of Leon, where another version was made using oranges, wine, sugar, lemons, and spices. So National Sangria Day is celebrated since 2010. It's a wonderful opportunity to enjoy this drink. I happen to enjoy it myself, but it's really good. So that one's for you, man. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank you for allowing me to sit next to you for all these many years. It's been a pleasure working with you, and it's been a pleasure to have your wisdom, your friendship, and your humor all wrapped up into this wonderful package sitting right here. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
I don't know if I can walk out of the door.
George? Happy's calling me. Can you just check on that? Sorry about that. Make sure my daughter's okay. I'm sorry, Margaret.
Manny, it's been an honor to serve with you. Keep laughing and keep telling jokes, because you know, really, it just makes it all that much more fun, and you know, lightens the mood. So thank you.
Thank you.
So Winter Walk was fabulous. It was great to be to participate in the township booth and be able to meet so many residents and neighbors, and hear their questions about what we're doing at the township and what's going on around town. Liza's little handout, Get Connected, was very welcomed by residents. An amazing amount of people actually looked at it and said, "Oh, I'm already connected to everything. I follow you on social." So I thought that was great to hear too. So it takes a lot of volunteers, it takes a lot of work. I thank you to the organizing committee and everybody who was responsible for making that happen. It was a wonderful event. The flood commission met, or the flood task force met again last night. We're, you know, hoping that we get renewed for next year, because we got a late start to the year. The residents are dedicated and anxious to make it positive.
I can see why we went too. Yeah, we got.
So that's it for my report.
All right, very good. Thank you, Margaret. Bill?
Just want to wish everyone Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah. It's a busy time of year, but hopefully it's also a chance to slow down a little and spend some time with people who really matter the most. Tonight is also a chance to say thank you and goodbye to someone who's meant a lot to this council and to this town, Manny Kudo. Over the past few years, Manny's been a constant supporter of our local restaurants and small businesses, always looking for ways to highlight them and bring people together through our community events. He really understood that supporting local wasn't just good for business, it was also good for the heart of the town. Manny brought great energy, ideas, and a real passion for Berkeley Heights to everything he worked on. He showed up, he cared, and he made a difference. And that's what you want in a public servant. Manny, thank you for the time you've given, the work you've done, and the friendship along the way. You'll be missed, but your impact on our community will be around for a long time.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Andy?
Thank you. I just want to recognize the efforts of our emergency services this past weekend. Our fire department, EMS and DPW, while most of us were able to stay home this weekend and enjoy the beautiful scenery, they were out working, keeping us all safe. So I always like to highlight their contributions to Berkeley Heights. I also want to take a moment to recognize my colleague here, Manny, as someone who's been in my first year of council. I was fortunate to serve alongside you, even though it was a short time. We've come from different political parties, obviously, but you always showed me that service to our community is about respect, collaboration, and keeping Berkeley Heights first. And I thank you for that. Your sense of humor helped these tense moments, and your guidance, especially as a new council member, never went unnoticed. You set an example that disagreement doesn't have to mean division, that your public service can still be thoughtful and principled. I thank you for your service, your leadership, and your perspective you brought to this dais. I wish you nothing but best in the future. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Andy. From all the way over here.
I'll shake your hand.
Very good. Thank you. Susan?
I'll start my reports and then I'll end with Manny. So for grants, I want to thank Deb Barnerin for helping me with the Mayor's Wellness Grant. We're working together to try to get us to that next level. For some reason, they didn't like what I had to say last year, so she's giving me some great insight, and that's due on January 16th, so fingers crossed on that. Liza, are you gonna talk about that road money in your report, or do you want me to mention it? From the state? I'll read it right from the newspaper. So Berkeley Heights got money, 322,000. Are you gonna say it? You want me to say it? Okay. So Berkeley Heights received $322,825 from the state for improvements to Rutherford Road, Harding Drive, Coolidge, and the Coolidge Drive roadway preservation project. So more money in our coffer off the taxpayers' backs. Mayor's Wellness met last week. Was it only a week ago? 2 weeks ago. So I want everyone, I think you're gonna probably talk about it, but everyone keep January 31st on the radar. That's gonna be our next big event. Yeah, so January 31st for some wellness in town. And now I'm gonna talk about Manny a little bit. So, Manny, I love the way you ride up on your bike to summer events. And I'm curious, has there ever been an event you missed? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if there has been. The one thing I love about you is that you get all my movie references when no one else does, so that's awesome. And, sometimes working in government can be a little dry, so while I'm not a big fan of like the network happy talk, I feel like it's a good balance up here where we get the work done. And a wise man once said to me, there's no such thing as a Republican or Democratic way to fix a pothole, and you walk that walk, so I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Good luck on your next endeavor, whatever that is. but I'm sure you'll be around town helping us do other projects.
I've tossed
You
my,
did some with Steve already, I heard.
I've tossed my name in a couple of committees already and.
All right, that's great.
Planning board and a few others and see what's available.
That's great. Thank you for that. And good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Susan. So,
Oh, one more thing, I'm sorry. Yep, Battle of the Bulbs. Make sure you get your map for Battle of the Bulbs. I know it's out there. It's till, the tap is here, so till Saturday you can vote. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. I've checked out a few already, so.
And you can order the luminaries still. April 20th,
Rotary, right?
Rotary.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Susan. Now for administrative reports, I'm just gonna talk about Manny tonight. So I give the proclamation, that's formal, and the gifts were silly, but this one is more from the heart, so. Tonight, we say thank you to someone who has made Berkeley Heights better in ways both big and small. Manny has served this town with dedication, kindness, a quiet sense of humor. I'm not sure it's so quiet. Never asked for attention, but always made his mark. He shows up, does the work, and somehow he still finds time to make us smile. On a personal note, Manny has been one of my favorite colleagues and friends. He tried very patiently to teach me how to make sourdough. I'm still working on it, but honestly, let's face it, I'm never going to be able to make sourdough as good as you. But the lesson wasn't really about bread. It's about generosity, curiosity, and sharing something you love. And you're always doing new things and learning new things and sharing things that you love. He has a talent for planting small objects all around town hall, little surprises that remind us not to take ourselves too seriously. Then there were the selfies, the text jokes, the Snapchat photos of meals he made and pets he adores. And of course, every September 19th, Manny made sure we all remembered Pirates Day. A reminder that even in public service, it's okay to have a little fun and not to lose our sense of play. And that is Manny. He understands that public service is all about people and that joy matters too. Manny, thank you for your years of service, your steady presence, and that's something that really is hard to do in government. Your humor, of course, and your big heart. Berkeley Heights is better because of you, and we are all grateful for you. Congratulations on your retirement, semi-retirement. I know you're coming back in a different form in a couple of different ways related to township committees. And don't worry, we're still expecting the Snapchats of your sourdough and Pirate Day reminders.
You will definitely get them.
We truly love you, and I am truly going to miss you. Thank you for everything, Manny.
I appreciate the warm words, the kind heart and friendship. Friendship is basically the root of a lot of things, and the township has a lot of friends and a lot of heart. And sometimes you don't see it. You don't see it, but you know it's there. The only way you're gonna find out it's there is by attending these events. And you watch the quiet people standing at the Hanukkah celebration, you see the same faces. And then you watch Facebook posts of people raising money for the Ukraine by having a yard sale with their kids. And you show up for that. And then you see the luminaries for the Rotary. And you say, well, you give in. And then you attend the Rotary meetings and you hear about the service before self. And then you go to the rescue squad and you talk to them and find out what their needs are. And I'm still trying to get a group class for us for CPR. And you realize that they care a lot about the community. And you do the same thing with the fire department. You do the same thing with DPW, and everyone cares about the community. Just a matter of recognizing it and attending. And Liza, thank you. I forgot to mention you specifically, but thank you. Scott, he's only this year.
We haven't got attached to him yet.
But it means a lot. It really does. So if someone's out there working really, really hard for a good deed, I'll do my best to support him and be there because it means a lot. It's the heart and soul of the community. So thank you. Me and my chicken.
Gotta try to box that up again. Not gonna be easy.
We'll figure it out. And what's the phrase? I'm looking for the phrase, and I think the phrase was, "Do not go gently into the night."
Oh my gosh, I still didn't get it.
I didn't get it either.
Rage against the dying of the light. I refuse. So, thank you.
One of your many
That's an
bad
inside
jokes,
joke.
yes,
I even
yes.
expressed me nicely.
All right, Liza?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a quick update. Well, there's a lot of infrastructure updates. Littell Lord, we're getting ready to go out to bid for the next phase of restoration by February of next year. We're getting the pre-qualification process underway. Just to clarify, the resolution on the agenda was to authorize us to enter into a grant agreement for an unplanned additional $284,000 that we received from the state. Free money. So that allows us to free up other grants that we had planned on using to pay for certain things with this next phase. So it leaves us with about 480,000 in grant money alone to still use, which should cover the next phase. So we'll keep applying. So that's exciting. Budget, yes, because we need the outside of that building to look different by next October if it kills us. So budget prep for 2026 has begun. Okay, let's talk about the Peppertown Park pavers. The Peppertown Park project, that's part of the Sherman Ave revitalization project. I know there's been some scuttlebutt on social media about the pavers that had some residents' names on them when they bought bricks to help support infrastructure projects with Peppertown. What year do we say, Barbara? We've been spending a lot of time on this, 1999. We have pictures of every brick that has a name on it in Peppertown. One of our DPW staff spent about 2 days taking pictures of all of them. We asked everybody who's been involved, I think Julie, we've talked to a lot of people who are involved in this project to see if there was an existing list of people who had purchased. And it seems like there is no list. But today, Barbara uncovered a gold mine in Edmonds that has the last names, the last names of everybody who purchased a brick. So between the pictures, although some of the bricks, the names are worn off, some are crumbling, but between the pictures and the list we have in Edmonds, we have probably about a 90% accurate list of everybody who donated. So the plan is we couldn't salvage all of the pavers. Some salt and weather had ruined some of the names, or if you tried to take them out, they may crumble. Not all of them, but some of them. So we saved some of them, and then we're going to do some sort of display that honors everybody who donated to the park throughout the years at the end of the construction project. I'm not sure if it's going to be a plaque. We're going to figure out the best way to do this, but we understand it's very important. Like, people donated to that park because they really, believed in Berkeley Heights. They wanted to give back, and it's very important to us to honor everyone who contributed in some way to the revitalization of that park, which we're finally seeing today. So we know that's important. So that is very much the plan. We do have that on our website, information under the Peppertown Park project. I'm finishing up a press release now to send to TAP to help get the word out, but we know this is important. So we're doing our best to make sure we capture everybody who donated there. So we're about 2 weeks behind with leaf pickup between winter walk and snow. DPW got a little bit delayed, but we will get your bags picked up. Just please be patient. You didn't miss it. We've had wonderful responses to any sort of charity drive we've been doing here at Town Hall, between food drives, coat drives, toy drives. So we're actually going to be leaving a box for food donations for Little Flower, which is local. They fed almost 60 local families at Thanksgiving, so there very much is a need in our own community. So please donate if you can. We'll leave the boxes out there through the holiday. Snyder Ave Sidewalk Project, we're waiting to go out to bid by the DOT. That will be done in the spring. The Mountain Ave Sidewalk Project, we're working on design and plans now. We'll go out to bid over the winter so we can start construction next year. Springfield Avenue Sidewalk and Lighting Project, we went out to bid and awarded the job to Cefelli, which is a contractor. Work will begin in spring 2026. Emerson Lane will be designed this winter and will be done next spring. All of those projects are paid for, at least in part, with grant money. Winship, another grant project. We did some road reconstruction, drainage, and paving up there. That work has been complete. Balmoral and Bristol Drive drainage and road reconstruction project complete, as well as Old Farm Orchard and Mercier Green infrastructure project. On our flooding efforts, we're continuing to put together a scope of work of township waterways that should be deemed a priority to clear out in preparation for budget season. At our sewer plant, we've launched our collection system rehabilitation program, which includes the rehabilitation of 24 pipelines and 13 manholes, estimated to remove approximately 5.25 to 7.8 million gallons of inflow and infiltration from the collection system that year. each year. What inflow and infiltration is, otherwise known as I&I, is too much stormwater getting into our systems because there's cracks throughout the pipes. There's manhole covers that are broken. There's manhole covers that maybe are missing. This has been the #1 problem identified by the DEP. So thank you to the council who has committed funds the past few years to really help us get this problem this project underway. Our wastewater treatment director, Alan Kennedy, has been keeping the DEP apprised of all of our work. They are very impressed. This is a very comprehensive, data-oriented program, so it's exciting to really kick this off. On flooding, we had a call with Senator Andy Kim's office today to get additional guidance on next year's congressional directed spending federal application for money to desnag the Passaic River. We also had a call today with representatives from the DEP's water bank to get information on not just the low interest loans they have available for stormwater and sewer, but also grants available, which means we don't have to pay them back. So that's ideal for sewer infrastructure improvements, specifically as they relate to I&I and keeping stormwater out of our system. So we're very busy on the infrastructure front. As to Manny, thank you so much for your service. It's been wonderful working with you. It's been especially wonderful enjoying your homemade, I think it's orange or some sort of citrus biscotti. That was amazing. And your French toast. It's comforting to know that your departure from council does not mean you're going to ride off into the sunset. We know we will see you all over town. And of course, I'll be reminded of you anytime I find random little new creatures like this glued around my office or town hall. So thank you.
All right.
One thing before I forget, and the reason why is that I want to apologize to the Winter Walk people. I forgot to say thank you. I had a great time. I didn't walk as much as I used to do. I didn't try to jump into the snow globe this year because I was working the town table, but for the first time, it took you, wait, how many years? 11 years? 10 years? 10 years? I got it, last year I got it. So it's there, so thank you.
All right, good sir. With that, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second that.
All in favor? Aye. All right.
Aye.
Happy-